April 2010, the Indian Ocean. 5 men in a fiberglass skiff armed with AK-47s and rocket-propelled grenades spotted what they thought was their next payday, a massive vessel cutting through international waters. They revved their outboard motor. They checked their weapons. They began their approach. What they didn't know was that they were about to attempt the single most catastrophic tactical blunder in the history of modern piracy. Because the ship they were targeting wasn't a cargo freighter. It wasn't an oil tanker. It wasn't even a yacht. It was the USS Nicholas, a guided missile frigate, part of the escort screen for a United States aircraft carrier battle group. This is the story of the day Somali pirates tried to hijack the wrong ship. To understand how 5 desperate men ended up making a decision this catastrophically stupid, we need to rewind 2 decades to the collapse of Somalia itself. In 1991, the Somali government fell apart. What followed wasn't just civil war. It was the total disintegration of a nation-state. No police, no Coast Guard, no functioning economy. Foreign fishing fleets saw an opportunity. They began illegally trawling Somalia's waters, stealing an estimated $300 million worth of fish every year. Somali fishermen, now unable to feed their families, picked up AK-47s instead of fishing nets. It's a business model. Crude, brutal, but effective against civilian vessels. Against a warship, the math changes entirely. And on April 1st, 2010, 5 Somali pirates were about to learn that lesson the hard way. Here's how modern piracy works. Step 1. Reconnaissance. Pirates use motherships, larger vessels, often hijacked fishing boats, to scout international shipping lanes hundreds of miles from shore. Step 2. Identification. They look for slow-moving, low-profile targets. Cargo freighters, tankers, anything riding low in the water with minimal crew and no visible security. Step 3. Approach. Small skiffs, fast, maneuverable fiberglass boats powered by outboard motors, close the distance at speeds up to 25 knots. Step 4. Boarding. Using grappling hooks and ladders, pirates scale the hull while the ship is underway. Once aboard, they seize the bridge at gunpoint. Step 5. Ransom. The ship is sailed to Somali waters. The crew becomes hostages. Negotiations begin. Payments typically range from $500,000 to $5 million. They started by attacking the illegal trawlers. Then they realized something. Merchant ships paid better than fish. By 2008, Somali piracy had become a multinational criminal enterprise. Over 100 ships hijacked that year alone. Ransoms totaling $80 million. Insurance companies bleeding. Shipping lanes paralyzed. The world's navies responded with Combined Task Force 151, a multinational coalition patrolling the Gulf of Aden and the Indian Ocean. American, European, Chinese, and Russian warships all working together for one purpose: crush the pirate threat. But in April 2010, one small crew of pirates either didn't get the memo or they were too desperate to care. The USS Nicholas, FFG-47, an Oliver Hazard Perry-class guided missile frigate. Length, 453 feet. Displacement, 4,100 tons. Top speed, 29 knots. Armament, one 76mm naval gun, one phalanx close-in weapon system capable of firing 4,500 rounds per minute, harpoon anti-ship missiles, torpedoes, and a crew of 215 highly trained sailors. This was not a defenseless cargo ship. But here's the thing. At a distance, in low light, with poor intelligence and desperation clouding judgment, a frigate might look like just another large vessel. The Nicholas was operating as part of Carrier Strike Group 11, escorting the USS Enterprise, one of the most powerful warships ever built. But on April 1st, the Nicholas had temporarily detached from the group to conduct independent counter-piracy operations. She was hunting pirates. And the pirates